It's running. I have 6 screens open right now because I'm trying to follow the... Get back to it. I'll give you guys an update. Running, and then I have audio. Going on, yep. Alright, let's click on it. Alright. To the news on... So I have the news running in headphones on over it, so I can hear the game and the news without it. I got a screen open for the Associated Press right now on their election map. So before we start, let me give an update. We got North Carolina neck and neck for Donald Trump, but it's 49.8% to 49%, so that one's really close. We got South Carolina called for Trump. Virginia's been called for Joe Biden, but Trump is at 52.4%, and I think that's been contested. I have the news on in my ears, so I'll give you guys updates. Joe Biden is at 72% for Maryland, Pennsylvania 52%, Donald Trump, Joe Biden 64.2%, New York. Let's see, Connecticut, Joe Biden 54.7%. Massachusetts, Joe Biden 67.2%. That's been called. New Hampshire looks like it's going to Joe Biden. It's 53.9%. Vermont has already been called for Joe Biden. It's 68.1%. Maine is actually flipping Trump right now, but their electoral system is weird. They have 3 electors and 2 go to 1, and then if there's enough, 1 will go to the other candidate. So 51.7% is Trump in Maine. I don't know how their breakdown is. I believe Florida's been called for Trump. It's at 91% reporting right now, 51.3% for Trump. Georgia is leaning Trump, 59%. Oh, 55.1%. Alabama is 64.9%. It looks like it just jumped on me. Alright. Tennessee is 60%. Kentucky is 62%. Trump. Donald Trump. Indiana 60%. Ohio 52%. West Virginia's been called for Trump, 68%. Michigan is leaning Trump, which is interesting. 55.3%. Wisconsin is also very interesting, leaning for Trump, 50.8%. Let's see here. Joe Biden is at 54.5% in Illinois. Iowa has Joe Biden leaning 62.4%. Minnesota is 60.3% for Joe Biden. The center from North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma have all been called for Trump. Texas is leaning Trump, but it's very close. It's at 51.2% for Trump. New Mexico has been called for Joe Biden, 53.9%. Arizona is leaning Biden, 53.7%. Colorado has been called for Joe Biden, 57.2%. Utah is at 55% leaning Trump. And then there's no results for Canada and California, Alaska, or Hawaii. Right now, Trump has 108 electors. Joe Biden's at 131 electors. Let me refresh to get the popular vote. Popular vote is very heavily towards Trump at 41,453,656, while Joe Biden's at 39,565,247. That puts Trump at 50.4% on the popular vote, and Joe Biden at 48.1% on the popular vote. That's a mouthful. Let's get to Dark Souls. Let's relax until I die. Let's see here. Let me make sure that my stream hasn't gotten any comments while I was doing that. Joe Biden is in the lead for electors, 131 to 108, but Trump has the popular vote, and Virginia may flip. Virginia may flip because they've contested it, because it's been called for Joe Biden, but he has 46% to Trump's 52.4% in Virginia, which is very interesting. because Virginia went for Clinton. Alright, so let's focus on the game till I die. We'll get back to this. I got the news running in my ear, so if there's any updates, I'll be sure to pass it along. Alright, so let's get moving. These dogs can be a bit of a pain. Let's get this. This is like an extra challenge as I'm playing Dark Souls while looking at like 3 different monitors at the news, and I got news running in my ear under my streaming headset. Let's see here. Let's get into this right now. Alright, I see somebody commented. I'm gonna have to switch one of my screens here. Let me get this stream pulled up on my laptop real quick, and I'll get back to you. Here. 1 second. I'll get to yours. Let me get to a safe place. Alright, I think I should be safe down here. Let's give it a second. Let me pull up my stream on the laptop. And if I got the kill, that's pretty sweet. Let's get. Alright. It sounds like the news. They're already saying something about lawsuits, but let's not worry about that right now. Let me pull up my stream. Let's see. Oh yeah, Dark Souls is very difficult, and it's definitely more difficult when you got the news running and you're looking at a bunch of different screens to follow the election. But as of right now, the most interesting updates for anybody who's just tuned in is Maine is leaning Trump. Their electoral system is very interesting though, because each elector goes to a different candidate. But right now, Maine is leaning Trump. Last time it leaned Clinton, and 1 elector went to Trump out of 3. Right now it's leaning Trump, and it looks like 1 elector might go to Biden. And Virginia is currently contested because they called it for Joe Biden early, but right now Trump is at 52.4% in Virginia. So, alright. So up here, there's a few mini bosses. Let's get some loot. Alright. I don't want to fight that fat dude again. And we blew it. In this game. If you don't know, Dark Souls doesn't have a jump button. You have to sprint and then hit dodge to jump. And the sprint button is the same button as the dodge. So you hold it down to sprint and then tap it to jump if you're sprinting. And you just tap it regular if you want to dodge. Yeah, that guy's already detected me. Alright. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh, we almost got away. It didn't work for us. We'll be able to run right back. Let's see here. Check out the stream. I'll give you guys an election update right now. Let's see, we got no comments. If you guys want me to talk about something, let me know. Alright. So right now, Maine is the only state in New England that's leaning Trump. It's leaning Trump 50.9 to 46.3. New Hampshire is still running, but it's leaning Joe Biden. We got Joe Biden on Vermont. We got Joe Biden on New York. It's been called. Joe Biden called for Massachusetts. Joe Biden for, let's see. This map is not working for me. Connecticut. We got Joe Biden for New Jersey. Pennsylvania is leaning for Trump, which is very interesting because it was leaning Biden very early on. It's at 53.4%. We got Maryland, 72.2% for Trump. Or not Trump, Joe Biden. Maryland's going to Joe Biden very, very strongly. We got Virginia called for Joe Biden, but it's contested right now because right now it's called for Joe Biden, but Trump has 52.4% of the vote. North Carolina it was neck and neck. It's still a little neck and neck, but Trump's gaining. It's leaning Trump. It's at 49.9% to Trump, and then 48.9% for Joe Biden. South Carolina's been called for Trump with 56%. It looks like Florida's going to go to Trump. It's at 91% reporting, and 51.3% have gone for Trump. Georgia is leaning Trump, 55.4%. Tennessee's going for Trump. Kentucky's called for Trump. West Virginia was one of the first called for Trump. Ohio's leaning Trump, 52.7%. Indiana is 60.5% for Trump. Michigan leaning Trump, 55.2%. Wisconsin, 51% for Trump, but it's still going right now. Illinois has been called for Joe Biden, and then let's see, we got Missouri is Trump, 58.7%. Arkansas, 62.3% Trump. Louisiana, 62.9% Trump. Missouri is 60.3% Trump. I think I've already done Alabama, but it's going to Trump. Texas is at 51.3% leaning Trump, but it's still going. It was blue early on, which was getting a lot of people nervous. Hang on, I just zoomed in. I didn't mean to, and it's telling me all the counties now. Let's see. Let's just refresh. Alright, so the middle, every state north of Texas is Trump. That's Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, and North Dakota. Colorado's Biden. It's been called. New Mexico's been called for Joe Biden. Pretty strong lead there. Wyoming is 71% Trump. Montana is 54% for Joe Biden. Utah is leaning Trump. Still being called. 55.8%. Arizona is 53.7% for Joe Biden. And then Nevada, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, and Hawaii have still not been started their counting or any reporting yet. Right now, let's refresh to update this. Right now we have 108 elector votes for Trump, 131 for Joe Biden, but again, Virginia is contested. We got, for the popular vote, Trump is leading 42,855,789 to Joe Biden's 40,589,770. That puts 50.5% of popular votes to Trump and 47.9% of popular votes to Joe Biden. But it's still going. Idaho is expected to go to Trump. Nevada is expected to go to. It's a swing state, but again, we don't have results from it. And then all of the West Coast states are expected to go to Joe Biden, except for Alaska, and then Hawaii is expected to go to Joe Biden. But let's not call it because they haven't put any numbers out yet. So let's get back to. Let's see if anybody's commented. Check the comments. Alright, still looks like there's no new comments. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It looks like I got some more viewers. One more viewer, that is. Alright, let's see. Alright, let me turn. Alright, I'll let you guys know if there's any updates in the news in my ear right now. Let's see. Alright. One of the things that always gets me about this area. Actually, this seems to be a different area, because normally there's the guy with the lantern coming out of a hole in the ground, so it seems I'm in a different area than usually. Jeez. Alright. If I die here, I'm not gonna give another update, because it's been like 2 minutes. Dark Souls is a hard game, people. But we're almost at the boss to this level, and then we'll be moving on to the undead settlement. We can just drop down here, and we should be good if we time it right. Oh god, we didn't time it right. But if we get to that button, hopefully it's... We did not raise the elevator. So let's kill that dog first. Ooh, got us. They got us. refreshing the map to see if there's any... No, there's nothing new. No new updates. But if you guys, let me know who you guys are rooting for. I'm not going to say who I'm rooting for unless it's absolutely demanded from me. But I want to know who you guys are rooting for. And if there's anybody in the chat who's particularly opinionated, I'm sure this is the time to say your opinion, or forever hold your peace. Alright. Gotta get my shield out. I had my talisman out. There we go, that was a killer shot there. Oh, he got us, but we got him. Let's get these free souls here. Let's drop down here. Alright, looks like I got a comment. Let's stroll over. Parents voted Trump, you voted Biden. Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. It seems that me and you are in opposite positions. I was the only person in my family to vote Trump. And that's pretty interesting. I'm not going to get into any politics, because that's not the idea here. But it's interesting, because we're kind of in the same boat in our households. Where did my soul... Oh, I guess I didn't get all my souls back. Alright. There we go, we got a great axe. I don't think we have the strength for a great axe. Yeah, it's very weird, isn't it? It's weird to be in an opposing household. I didn't think I would be the only one in my family. But things change, especially this year. I mean, there's a wild election. A lot of opinions, very hot topics. That's why I thought people would want to watch a video game live stream with just non-biased reporting on just the straight numbers. Let's see, it doesn't look like anything new has happened on the map, but Pennsylvania and North Carolina are still going Trump. Maine is still strong for Trump. That's a surprise. Michigan is pretty surprising, and so is Wisconsin. Illinois still called for Joe Biden. Texas, it was blue early on, but it's still Trump. And Florida is 91%, and it looks like it's going to go to Trump. Everything else, still the same. Same states have been called. Virginia, as I said, is contested. Looks like there's some shenanigans going on in Virginia, to say the least. Let's get the spear out, because I can still block. I can block and thrust with the spear. The spear is one of my favorite weapons to use later on. So you get a really long spear, and you can still block and thrust like that. But there's a pike, it's what it's called, and it has incredible reach. I just love having the reach. And then I switched to this broadsword for the slashes if I'm facing a group, but you can't block and slash. Alright, the enemies on these stairs, I'm going to try to fight. They can be tough. They're all knights. And knights, they can be a mess. Alright, come on now. If we can block his attack, we can get him to open his guard up. We just have to be careful not to get jumped by his buddies. Ooh, we almost had him there. Oh, let's get this health here. Oh, I thought he would go for it. There we go. There's some weapons that have shield breakers, but it's been a minute. I've just started this playthrough. It's been over a year since I last played Dark Souls 3. I'm coming off of Mortal Shell, which is a Souls-like, and I figured if I was good at Mortal Shell, I'll probably be good at Dark Souls now. Alright, let's get our guard up. There's a crossbow guy shooting at us from that side, so we want to... There we go. We blocked the thrust and... Alright, let's just throw a bomb at him. Didn't do as much as I was hoping. Oh, I thought I was going to roll that one. There we go. There we go. And if my if the news that I'm playing, I have it going in my ear. It should be, it shouldn't be playing for you guys, but if you guys didn't hear any background noise other than my PS4, which sometimes sounds like it's about to take off and fly away, that's just something you're going to have to deal with. I don't know how to fix that. My mic's not high quality. But if you guys hear like the news reporting in the background, let me know and I'll turn that down. I'll try to fix that. It shouldn't be, because I have it running straight to my ear. Alright, very good. It's good you can't hear. When I'm doing my dream streams, dreams takes up so much. It's so like heavy on your system that it sounds like a helicopter's in the room. Or a jet engine is just about to take off. It's insane. Oh, we were out of our stamina there. These guys get me. The sword guys. See, I wish I had that. I'm used to using a pike where that attack would have connected because of the reach it has. Oh. Hey, that's one of my favorite weapons to use early game. Glad I got that. I thought I'd be able to make him stagger. Alright, I hear people coming up behind me. If that landed, we'd kill him. Ooh, he killed us. We'll be able to run straight to that area. There's a lady we need to talk to in that church before we leave the level. She gives us a gift. Let me give it an update. Alright. Let's see. No big changes. No big changes. It seems Montana has just flipped Joe Biden, though. It's leaning Joe Biden 49% to 48%. It is not, it is extremely close. About 0.2% difference. Literally 300 votes right now. But it's only 29% reporting in Montana. Let's see. We got... Maine is still reporting. Only 25% reporting in Maine. I don't know what's up with that because they're on the East Coast, and most of the East Coast has already been called. Wow, actually I'm looking at the reporting, and it looks like some of these East Coast states still haven't finished. Maine, though, they're at 50.8% for Trump. They're leaning. And then all these other ones have been called. But it's kind of interesting because still less than half of the votes have been reported so far, so I wonder if there's going to be more Virginia situations. New Hampshire's got Joe Biden at 53.4%. Let's see. Vermont's got Joe Biden 67.4%. That was one of the first ones to be called. New York is at 49% reporting, but Joe Biden looks like he's going to take it. No surprises there. 61.3% for Joe Biden. And then we got Massachusetts, 67.2%. Connecticut, 55.5% for Joe Biden. All of these are for Biden. New Jersey for Joe Biden, 61.2%. Pennsylvania is still at 42% reporting, but it's increasing for Trump. It's at 55.1% for Trump. Let's see. Maryland is 71.4% for Joe Biden. Virginia, again, it's at 52% for Trump, but it's been called for Joe Biden. That one's being contested. West Virginia is at 68.5% for Trump. It's been called. North Carolina, Trump's still gaining in North Carolina. It's at 93%. It's at 50% for Trump now. Let's see. And that's to 48.7% on Joe Biden in North Carolina. So there's some people voting for Libertarian, I believe. South Carolina's got 56.8% for Trump. It's been called. Georgia's leading Trump, 53.9%. Florida's I'm surprised they haven't called Florida yet, but it's 97% reporting, and it's 51.3% for Trump, with 47.8% for Joe Biden. We got Alabama called for Trump, Missouri called for Trump, Louisiana called for Trump. I'm only going to say if there's any weird numbers if they've already been called. Arkansas has been called for Trump, Kentucky's been called for Trump, Oregon's leaning Trump at 90% for reporting, 53.1% for Trump. Michigan's leaning Trump, 54.7%. Indiana's been called for Trump, 60.2%. Wisconsin's been leaning Trump. It's at 54% reporting, with 51.3% going to Trump. Illinois has been called for Trump, but there's only 66%. Oh no, Illinois has been called for Joe Biden. I just realized I said Trump. I didn't make any of those mistakes, to be clear, with any of the other states. It's only Illinois I mistakenly said Trump. Montana just flipped Trump at 30% reporting, 49.2% for Trump on Montana. Illinois has been called for Joe Biden. Missouri has been called for Trump. Arkansas called for Trump. Iowa is leaning Joe Biden 55%. Minnesota is leaning Joe Biden at 58.1%, but still 47% reporting. So there's still a whole lot of people votes to count. Middle of the country, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma have all been called for Trump. At 73% reporting, it looks like Texas is leaning Trump, 51.3%. New Mexico's been called for Joe Biden, 54.2%. Colorado's at 80% reporting, and it's been called for Joe Biden, 56.7%. Arizona has been called. It's not been called for Joe Biden, but it looks like it's going to go. It's 73% reporting, with 53.7% going for Joe Biden. Utah is leaning Trump, 56%. No other changes as I've been looking, but Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, and Hawaii still have not put any numbers up. Right now, let's refresh to get the numbers straight. Right now, Donald Trump's at 108, Electoral College, Joe Biden's 135. Let's see, and then right now, the popular vote, Trump is still leading popular vote by a larger margin now. It's 50.7% popular vote for Trump, 47.6% for Joe Biden. One thing that I found interesting, I did some math during a loading screen, and if all else remains the same for the election, but if Trump loses Pennsylvania and North Carolina, he'll have 269 elector votes. You need 270 to win. That would be probably a worst case scenario if it was that close. If it was literally decided by one electoral vote. In an election where Virginia's contested, there's New Hampshire, I think, might get contested. California, Oregon, and Washington just came in. They've all been called for Joe Biden, but it looks like there's 0% reporting, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if any of those went to Joe Biden at all, but there's no other numbers up for them. It's 0% reporting, but they've all just been called for Joe Biden, which is very interesting to me. But, I mean, again, it wouldn't be a surprise to see all those go for Joe Biden. And quick update on the Electoral College. I don't know what has changed. I guess Idaho's come in for Trump. Right now, Trump is at 112 to Joe Biden's 209 in the Electoral College. The ones that are left to put their numbers up is Nevada, Alaska, and Hawaii. 1% reporting in Idaho, but it's 92.3%, but that's only 1%. That could be like two people. 55% reporting in Oregon now. 64.2% for Joe Biden. Washington, no numbers up yet, but it's calling for Joe Biden. California's calling for Joe Biden. All right, and if I see any updates, I'll let you know. Very interesting. Let's see, let me get back to the map. All right. Very good. All right, we're just going to run straight to where we need to go. And again, I have the news running in my ear. Let's see if we can if we can actually land these hits. Alright, let's just get out of here before we trigger those dogs. I want my souls back. We need to remember to put that frickin' elevator back up. Oh, got him. Got him. Yeah, what's interesting with all those states just now coming in is that it looks like when those came in, the popular vote went down for Joe Biden, percentage-wise, not number-wise, because obviously with more votes coming in, everybody's going to go up. But that's very interesting, and I don't really get it. I thought that guy would die from the fall. I think that guy's cheating. I'd like to contest that death. I'd like to contest that. Alright, so there's no significant changes. Let's see. I find it interesting that Arizona's going for Joe Biden. I don't know who they went for last time, but I saw a lot of popularity. Yeah, California is very interesting right now, especially with their political situation. I was expecting more shenanigans in Pennsylvania, to be honest. We can get into that if you guys want, but right now is the gaming section of this. We'll get into politics once it's time to read the electors again. But yeah, California is pretty interesting. I mean, San Diego is a Republican city. San Francisco is strong Democrat. And then the area around Los Angeles tends to lean red, but I mean, Los Angeles is such a strong population center that it just outvotes it. I mean, there's even, just like in obscure politics, there's people who have like tried breaking off from California and Oregon, because around Portland, everywhere that's not Portland in Oregon is a conservative area. It's just Portland is so much of the population of Oregon that Oregon always goes Democrat, which is very interesting. The only state that I know of that's not a winner-takes-all situation is Maine. So Maine right now is leaning Trump, but it's neck and neck right now in Maine. It might flip while I'm talking right now. But Maine, usually whoever wins the majority gets 2 of their electoral votes, and then 1 electoral vote goes to the other, because there's 3 districts in Maine, and I believe the northernmost district in Maine always goes conservative, while the middle and the southern and coastal district in Maine always goes blue, which is very interesting. I meant to dodge right there. Yeah, this one has wider attacks, which is why it's nice for these group times. There we go. We've already used a lot of Estus flasks. Let's get that. Let me turn up the news. It sounds like something's going on. No, they're just talking their political wish list. They're just kind of useless, but I mean, they got to do something to fill the time. Alright, Maine just flipped blue. It is 49.4% to Joe Biden, but still only 33% reporting, so that one could change. North Carolina looks like it's... Yeah, Trump's only gaining in North Carolina. Let me look how much is reported in Virginia. Yeah, Virginia's reporting 58%, but Trump still has the majority, but they still called it for Joe Biden early. There's already lawsuits. There's already lawsuits for Virginia. New Hampshire's already been called for Biden, but that's another one that they called Biden early, before 50% of the votes were even in. Alright, let's try using our sword against this guy, not the spear. Because spears work for some people, and swords work better for others. Ah. Oh, he got a combo in on me. I was trying to move, but he kept stunning me. Yikes. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know. I mean, it might be funny to just stream news while playing video games. Just become a news reporter who plays Dark Souls. Come on. There we go. There's our go-to strategy for those knights. Hey, we got a knight helmet. Let's see if we have the strength for it. I mean, this one's lighter, but come on. Look at that. That actually works really well. I might have to stick with all those other clothes. But I like this look. What do you guys think of the look? Let's go, let's run. Alright, there's another knight up here. I don't think yeah, our souls are gone. I thought I'd get a power attack in. Something interesting that they're talking about on the news is that Trump is doing significantly better with Hispanics right now. I don't think that's a big surprise because I see a lot of support from them on Instagram and such. Not that Instagram's the definitive thing, but the people around me seem to really go for him. Alright, Wisconsin just flipped Trump. I believe it was blue for a second there, but it went right back to Trump. Maine is still blue now. It's leaning to Joe Biden, but it's still at 35%. Alright, let's see what the chat's saying. Hey, what's up, Clovette? I'm doing an election. I know I should. Every time I try to, I don't use Twitch because I don't have a Twitch account. And it's hard to set that up for my PS4. I've tried before, and it was a headache. I might do it if there's enough of demand for it. Let's see here. Yeah, I really should summon a Phantom, game-wise. But let's go to election updates. I believe Covette is not an American. I don't know. I'm going off of the name because it has an accent in it. But let's see here. We got Maine is leaning Joe Biden. Reporting 51.6% for Joe Biden. New Hampshire is still called for Joe Biden, 53.3%. Vermont's called for Joe Biden. New York's called for Joe Biden. Massachusetts called for Joe Biden. Connecticut has been called for Joe Biden. New Jersey is called for Joe Biden. Pennsylvania is leaning Trump at 55%. It looks like that's only grown in the past since we've last looked. Delaware is a state I believe we've been skipping, but they went for Joe Biden, 59.1%, and it looks like it's going to stick because it's 97% reporting. Maryland, 21% reporting, but 71.4% for Joe Biden, and it's been called. Virginia, again, contested right now because Trump has 52.3%, but they called it for Joe Biden. North Carolina, Trump's lead has grown. It's 50.1%. West Virginia is called for Trump. Ohio is leaning Trump, 53.2%. Michigan is leaning Trump, 54.8%. Indiana is called for Trump. Kentucky called for Trump. Tennessee called for Trump. The whole South, except for Virginia, has basically been called for Trump. Georgia, geez, I stuttered there. Georgia is 54.3% for Trump, 67% reporting. I don't know why they haven't called Florida yet, but 98% reporting, 51.3% for Trump. Texas still coming in, but 74% reporting, 51.5% for Trump. Again, all the middle states are going for Trump. New Mexico is at 53.9% for Joe Biden. Colorado, 56.5% for Joe Biden. They just called Utah for Trump. Wyoming has been called for Trump. Idaho has been called for Trump. They called Trump early. But actually, this might get contested because Idaho has been called for Trump at 29% reported, but Joe Biden's at 52%. So it looks like it's an identical situation to Virginia right now. But it's only at 29% reporting, whereas Virginia is at 58% reporting. Arizona, it looks like it's going to go to Joe Biden, 73% reporting at 53.6% for Joe Biden. Montana is leaning Trump, 50.2%. And then Washington, Oregon, and California have all strong leads for Joe Biden. Nevada and Alaska and Hawaii, we're still waiting for their numbers to come in. Right now, Trump's at 118 electoral votes. Joe Biden's at 209 because they've called Washington, Oregon, and California the minute their numbers came in. The popular vote is still reading for Trump, but it's narrowed at 50.4% of the popular vote for Trump, whereas 48% of the popular vote is for Joe Biden. Alright, let's get back to the game. Let me check the chat. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Looks like we've got a good stream going here for me. There's only 4 live right now, but I've had a few viewers coming in and out. Let's see, let's kill these crossbow people first. Let me turn my news up. I always turn my news down when I'm about to do that read, so I don't have their numbers. The numbers that aren't on my screen messing with me. Because there's a mild discrepancy between different sources. Right now I'm using the Associated Press. That's not any endorsement or anything, it's just what came up first. And then the people that I'm listening to on the news, they are not the New York Times, but they're using the New York Times numbers. So if they have any weird differences, I'll be sure to let you know. Alright, let's go. I keep forgetting to lift that. This guy's gonna drop down here though. Let's see here. Oh, no. No! That's gonna drop. There we go. We didn't get the souls, so he's gonna come roaring back. Oh, we got the souls. You just got the souls. Alright. I'm not seeing any differences in the numbers. I don't believe I read Iowa and Minnesota are leaning Biden, and Illinois has been called for Biden, whereas the other Great Lakes states look like they're leaning Trump right now. I didn't get to practice the backstab. I tried doing it. I tried practicing, but I didn't land it at all. I didn't even land it in the tutorial, which is kind of crazy. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta stop going for the power attack with the broadsword. Here, let's just use this bad boy. It's just the right amount of health. We don't want to use an Estus flask for that amount. Reason why we need to fight these people yet. I saw the chat. Let me get to a safe place. Oh god. We just got in a messy situation right here. Sticky situation, people. Let's grab our souls and run. Because we're in a sticky situation right now. I think we might be safe. No, we're not safe in here. But it's a bigger area, so maybe it'll help us out. Oh, no, it looks like he's not coming in. Alright, let's check the chat. Yeah, I try that. I try to stun them. Are you talking about parrying? Because I really suck at landing a parry.
The wait has been long, Unkindled One. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journey homes, converging at the base of this castle.
Yeah.
Head to the bottom of the high wall.
Yeah, I knew to bail right at the moment.
And raise this banner to proceed.
There we go. We want that.
This farewell gift is for you.
I don't really know what we use it for.
It is the
I think we use it to travel to the undead settlement.
If you fear trespassers, dark spirits.
Alright, 1 second. I gotta adjust my headset. Oh, thanks for the likes, people. Very nice.
And the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits.
Alright, we got the way of the blue. Let's see what else we can get.
Unkindled One. Head to the high.
Alright, I gotta take my news piece out.
Go through the great gate and raise
1
this
second.
banner to
I'm wearing
proceed.
2 sets of headphones. I got like over ears and in ears. I'm listening to the news in ears, and I have over ears on over it to hear the game and keep the audio from conflicting with each other. Alright, there we go. Sorry if touching my mic was annoying there. I'm not seeing any crazy updates. Yeah, the Electoral College is all the same, and it looks like the popular vote is the exact same. So let's keep moving. Alright, there's a guy we want to kill up here. Let's get to him. Hey, we still have all our Estus flasks. This guy is tough, though. We're gonna want to use our sword, because it looks like... Oh, jeez, I couldn't even dodge. Oh god, we don't want to let him do that, but it's too late now. Oh god, we can't do this fight. Bail. Bail. We want to run. Oh gosh. Alright, we're just gonna run through here. Oh yeah, there's a boss fight in here. Here we go. Let me check the chat while this cutscene plays. Looks like a... Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try fighting that blue guy after killing all the Lothric Knights. Even if we beat this boss here, we're gonna come back to it. Because I want to get that guy's... I know he drops some good loot. Let's get the spear out. I think we want to get up on his butt, and then we can just go to town. I was spamming it too much. I forgot to use my amber. Ah, come on. That's cheap. Why can't I land that move? It'd be nice if this was like Mortal Shell, where when you roll, you don't take any damage. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Roll, roll. We're gonna die. Yeah, that's fine. We gotta fight that blue guy anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna rethink. There's actually no changes to the polls right now. Right now, Trump is still winning the popular vote, which is very interesting. Because remember, he lost the popular vote last time. I don't know what the percentage is for total states in. We'll see how it turns out. There we go. Alright, I didn't kick him. Oh, come on. We want to use our sword against that guy because it's hard to lock onto him at first. It doesn't let you. Alright, let's see. Let's wait for those dogs to pass. Much like reality, it's best to avoid fights. Unless you need to level up, which is also another tip for reality. Are we clear from the fact... Oh, no. And we, again, forgot to drop the... Once again, we forgot to drop the elevator. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna have to pull up... I'll pull up a 2016 map and we'll see how... I'll try to read which states are different if the thing continues to not change, because a lot of states on the west are still coming in, and some of the states on the East Coast still, for some reason, are below 50% reporting, which is it's a little weird because it's around midnight on the East Coast right now. You'd think that they'd be in by now. There we go. There we go. Let's check the chat. Hey, what's up, Marquise Hair? We're doing something new tonight. I know you're a regular viewer. We're doing both election updates as well as playing Dark Souls. Let me get the my Ember restored. Okay, use. I want that help. I always forget to use it. There we go. We're gonna use the sword on the Sword Knights. I don't know. Normally my strategy with the Spear Knights would be to dodge through their thrusts, like forward dodge, to get them to come at me. And then I'll attack from behind. But lately it hasn't been working at all. Let's get this guy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to switch to that weapon I like. We'll have to return to the Firelink Shrine next time we die. Alright, looks like I got a chat. I'm doing good, Marquise. How you doing? Having a good night right now. I was trying to roll out of that. I need to level up my stamina. See, I was about to roll through it there. It's a good thing he's only landed that shield attack on us, though. Let's bait him. Yeah, see, normally in my other playthroughs, my strategy was to just roll past him on that thrust. There we go, it worked that time, but we didn't land a hit. Had we landed a hit, it would have worked. There we go. Ooh, we landed some good hits there. Sword might be our go-to for these guys. Let's see. We can get that block move in, though, with the spear. That's not something you can do with the sword. Oh gosh, I didn't know my block got broken there. Let's not take any risks, so we're doing good against this guy. There we go, we got him. That's all that matters, we got him. Weapon art. What's weapon art? You gotta understand, man, I have not played Dark Souls in a long time. I'm just now coming back to it. I don't know how to do the backstab, it seems. I know, like, you want to get behind them, and you want to get really close to their butt, and, like, press the power attack button, and that'll backstab. But it never triggers for me. I don't get it. What? I had my shield up. Oh, I don't have my shield working. I can't believe I left it unequipped. Oof. I thought that got us. It's weird. Last time we were able to land a chain of attacks. Again, I tried rolling through it. I don't get what's up. I wonder if it has to do with my weight balance. Here. Let's see here. Alright, it doesn't seem like there's been any changes with the Electoral College. Right now, I'm just going to read the electors. Right now, Trump's at 118 to Joe Biden's 209. Joe Biden just pulled ahead on the popular vote, though, at 49.8% to 48.6%. But that's still, they haven't called Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, or Montana, but those are all leaning Trump. And then Maine, Minnesota, and Arizona are other states that haven't been called yet that are leaning Joe Biden. Nevada, Alaska, and Hawaii, we still don't have any of their results. But all the other states so far are in. The Northeast, except for Pennsylvania, looks like it's going to Joe Biden. The South, except for Virginia, is going to Trump. Around the Great Lakes, which is very interesting, you got a good mix. You got Michigan, Wisconsin leaning Trump, while Illinois and Minnesota are going to Biden, it looks like. No other big changes so far. See, I'm not big on the longswords. I like to use the pole axes and stuff. Here, let's switch over. Why can't I use this? Let's see. So I don't have the stats for the Lucerne. That's one of my favorite weapons, though, for this stage. And then I switch over to a pike later on. Alright. Alright, let's get serious about this game here. Because I think we've made zero progress this stream. We talked to the lady in the church, but I think we've been going at this since, like, for about an hour now. It's just because I've been, like, I have a million things going on at once right now. Where is the axe man? Oh, Jesus. There he is. Come on. There we go. Here we go. Alright, so right now, I don't know what... I wish the map I was looking at would update the electoral votes based on where states are leaning as well, because I feel like that would be more accurate. But again, right now, still Virginia is contested. So Virginia, they called it for Joe Biden early, but again, 50.7% is going to Trump. So Virginia has majority for Trump, but they called it way early for Joe Biden, which is really weird. And there's already lawsuits, I believe. There we go. Very nice. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Two hand, press L2, and then hit. Alright. I'll try to get that. I'll try to land that combo there. Yeah, I don't know who the president's gonna be yet. It'd be nice if... One of the issues with what I'm looking at right now is they're not updating the Electoral College real time, but they, like, states that have been called for someone, they are showing as Electoral College votes. But the thing is, Virginia's been called for Joe Biden, but Trump has the majority in Virginia, and that's a winner-takes-all state. So that could be a state that could be a 13-point swing there. So that's a bit of a big deal, because Virginia's worth 13 electoral votes, but if it were to, that would be minus 13 from Joe Biden and plus 13 for Donald Trump. And then they haven't called North Carolina. Let's see if we can do the math. I'm not going to do the math on the fly. Sorry, these numbers are out of my league. So one of the issues is we can't stun these guys with the... Alright, I pushed the wrong button. I meant to hit the parry button. Alright, we're blowing it right now. I'm too distracted. Alright. Let's see if we can get this rhythm down. The problem is we gotta block that last attack. And then, so we can follow up real quick, like that. That's what we need to do, is we need to step in on that last attack, but it's hard to predict, because he'll do a 2 attack and then a 3 attack. And this guy's a mess, because you can't stagger this guy. You can parry, but I can't parry these guys. Yeah, see? And I don't think that if we hit this guy, it makes him stagger. Let's get the spear out. Oh, jeez. Well, that worked for us. He's not gonna... Oh, God. He followed us. And we're in a sticky situation. Come on, roll. Alright, we're getting attacked on all sides now. I wish there was a bonfire down by that boss. That way we could spawn and then go right to him. We're gonna have to use this. We just gotta kill that one guy before we fight the blue guy. Alright. We almost had him there. Let's get this out. Now we need that reach. It's only a little bit of reach, but we need it. Damn. If only we could land some attacks while he was two-handing it. See. Why? I hate that kick move, dude. I wish I wasn't even in here. Didn't work. We're getting there. Let's see how it's looking right now. Alright, there's no changes. Oh, we just got a quick change, but it was just the amount of votes come in. The popular vote just narrowed more. Trump gained quite a bit. Let's see here. Let me just read through this real quick, because I haven't read through it in a minute. So right now, Maine is reporting 51% reporting. Joe Biden leaning 52.3%, but still coming in. New Hampshire's been called for Joe Biden at 53.6%. Vermont is 67.2% for Joe Biden. New York is 56.1% for Joe Biden, and these have been called. Massachusetts has been called for Joe Biden. Let's see here. Connecticut called for Joe Biden. New Jersey called for Joe Biden. Maryland has been called for Joe Biden. Let's see. It's hard to click on Delaware. Delaware has been called for Joe Biden. Pennsylvania is leaning Trump, and it's only growing. It's at 51% reporting, and Donald Trump's at 56%. And North Carolina is also at 50.1% for Trump. Damn it. I just zoomed in again by accident. I'm trying to like move around. Let's see. South Carolina is at 57% for Trump, and it's been called. Georgia is still coming in, but it looks like it's going to be called for Trump, 53.8%. Florida is 98% reporting. I don't know why they haven't called Florida yet, but it's at 51.3% for Trump. Alabama has been called for Trump. Missouri's been called for Trump. Louisiana's been called for Trump. Arkansas has been called for Trump. Tennessee's been called for Trump. Kentucky's been called for Trump. West Virginia's been called for Trump. Indiana's been called for Trump. Illinois has been called for Joe Biden. Wisconsin's still coming in. It's at 67% reporting, 51.7% for Trump. Looks like there's a lot of third-party votes in these lake states. Joe Biden's got 56.8% to Trump's 51.7%, and then in Michigan, it's leaning Trump 54.5% to Joe Biden's 43.5%. So there's a few third-party votes in there. It doesn't say it here. Let's see. Iowa is leaning Trump. Minnesota is leaning Trump. North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma are all called for Trump. Texas is leaning Trump, 77% reporting, 51.9% for Trump. And again, it looks like there's some third-party votes because Joe Biden's at 56.8%. New Mexico's been called for Joe Biden. Colorado's been called for Joe Biden. Let's see, Arizona's leaning Biden, 53.6% at 73% reported. Utah's been called for Trump. Wyoming's called for Trump. Idaho called for Trump. Montana's leaning Trump at 51.2%, but it could switch. It switched early on. 34% reporting. Washington's leaning Joe Biden. Well, it's been called, but it looks like it's definitely going to go to Joe Biden. 75% reporting in Oregon, 59.3% for Joe Biden. California's 50% reporting, 69.8% for Joe Biden. Nevada hasn't been called yet. Alaska, no numbers, and Hawaii has no numbers. Right now, let's refresh it to get the best numbers. Right now, Trump's at 118 for Electoral College to Joe Biden's 209, but it looks like most of Joe Biden's votes have been called, whereas a good chunk of Trump's votes have not been called yet. A lot of states seem to be leaning Trump that haven't been called yet, so the Electoral College it's going to change. Let's see here. Donald Trump is at 48.5% of the popular vote to Joe Biden's 49.9%. All right. It's a lot of information there. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I know, it would be really nice if you could wear costumes. If, like... I just closed my election stuff. I gotta look that up now. Live election map. Alright, and again, we're using the Associated Press's map. There's a few discrepancies. The one that's in my ear, I have news running in my ear. It's kind of distracting, but they're using the New York Times numbers, but there doesn't seem to be a big difference between them. It's kind of interesting how the news figures this out. Yeah, I gotta use my sword on those guys. It seems like using my spear on the spear knights is better than using my sword on them. Let's see, where's the axe man? There he is. Let's see if... Yeah, we can drop down on him. It didn't do the drop down attack. What the hell? Get out of there. There we go. We can let that guy sleep. I don't need to fight him. Let's see, let me get some water. Man. Alright. Lots of activity in the chat. Yeah, I was pushing it. Hold L2 and then press R2. Close shield. Okay. Yeah, that's the shield breaker right there. Thanks. Alright, let's see what it is for the spear. I'm pretty sure I have an idea. Alright. Let's use this. Yeah, I saw. If you guys want to talk politics in the chat, I'll try not to give my opinion. But if you guys, I want to see where you guys are sitting. Who do you want to win? Oh, it looks like Iowa just went back to Trump. Leaning Trump, and then Minnesota's still Trump. Those two states were both blue, but now it looks like Joe Biden's going Minnesota and Trump is going Iowa. And Nevada is just, their numbers have just came in. It looks like Trump's going to win Nevada, but again, polls are still coming in. That's the West Coast. Thought I had it. Alright, so where do I want to use the weapon art? Like what, how does the timing, what should the timing be there? Looks like we attracted the sword guy. You don't want to be in that area. I hate it when you lose your lock for no reason. I don't know how that roll attack didn't connect. Nothing's going right for me, man. Yeah, when do I want to use the weapon art? Alright, looks like... I think we understand the sword guy. You just kind of want to land a chain on him to keep him from attacking. Yeah, it would be fun to play together. I look forward to... I was doing Dark Souls for a little... Or not Dark Souls, Borderlands 3 for a minute. I was doing Borderlands 3 and I had a viewer come in and play with me and it was a blast. I'd love to play some games with people. Here we go, we got this guy down. we're not in a good spot. That guy's gonna drop down on us. There he is. Oh yeah. It feels good to actually get the kill there. Hopefully these spear guys don't get us. That'd be annoying. Alright, there's a guy up there, but I don't think we have to worry about him. We'll fight the blue guy. We'll try to get the blue guy out here. Does he come down here? No. Let's get out of here. No. Attack him here. I wish the sprint button was like in a normal place. Roll. It's getting tight with the stamina. Ooh. Yeah, that was a smooth dodge. There we go. Let's get that loot. We got a refined gem. I don't know what we use that for, but I know it's important. Alright, let's check the chat. Alright, let's get down to that boss. Alright, I didn't have to fight that guy, yeah, let's go to the live chat. I'm getting updates that people are talking. Let's see here. Cool. Alright, got it. Thanks for the tips, Covette. That's very helpful. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just drop around those guys. Let's use this. Oh, I just kind of wasted that. Let's use some ember before the boss fight. I think we only have one more ember. I think we can buy it. But if we die, it'll be kind of dumb. Ah, great. Ah, great, we got both of them. Let's roll. Let's roll. Open the chat. I tried rolling into that. You gotta get it through. I thought we were immune in that spot. We died. I haven't checked out the Sony update. Hey, Skylar. Hey, Skylar, how you doing? Good to see you tuned in. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright. So let's see here. Let's see what the numbers. These news guys are speaking in my ear. I gotta take that out because it's hurting my ear. I'll put it back in right after we read the update on the polls. So, right now, Maine is going 52% Trump to Joe Biden. Joe Biden's got New Hampshire locked in. They're calling it. Vermont, they're calling for Joe Biden. New York, they're calling for Joe Biden. Massachusetts, they're calling for Joe Biden. Connecticut, they're calling for Joe Biden. But again, Connecticut is 38% reporting, so that could flip. It could be contested. I mean, after Virginia, they called Virginia for Joe Biden early, but Trump's got the majority of the votes there. Let's see, Delaware's looking like Joe Biden. Maryland's for Joe Biden. New Jersey for Joe Biden. Pennsylvania's still looking Trump, and it looks like it's getting bigger. It's getting a bigger lead. He's got 56.2% for Trump and 41.4% for Joe Biden. And then North Carolina's got 50.1% for Trump and 48.7% for Joe Biden. I don't know why they haven't called it yet, because it's at 94% reporting. NC and Pennsylvania were states that they were saying Joe Biden needs to win. And same thing with Florida. And Florida looks like it's going to go for Trump. I don't know why they haven't called it yet. The people in my ear were saying that they think that the news, it looks like it looks like with the Pennsylvania situation, some people in the news, they're rooting for Joe Biden, and they're calling early for things if it looks like it's going to go to Joe Biden, then that's saying it could flip, keeping these states that look like they're definitely going to go to Trump. Like Florida has got 51.3% at 98% reporting, and Joe Biden, it doesn't look like there's the population to make up for that. I don't know. It could flip. Alabama is going for Trump. Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana. I believe I said Missouri already. Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Idaho, and Utah have all been called for Trump. Minnesota is looking like it's going to Joe Biden. Wisconsin is leaning to Trump very strongly. Michigan, it's still 52% reporting, but 54.4% for Trump, and Joe Biden's at 43.4%. Let's see here. Iowa looks like it's going to Trump. Colorado is being called for Biden. New Mexico is being called for Biden. Arizona it looks like it's going to Joe Biden. It's at 74% reporting, and it's at 53.5% for Joe Biden. Nevada was up for a second, but it's back at no results yet, which is weird. It looks like it was going to Trump when it was up. Utah has been called for Trump. Idaho has been called for Trump. Wyoming for Trump. Montana looks like it's going to go to Trump. It's at 52% reporting, with 50.1% for Trump, 47.5% for Biden. Washington is going to Joe Biden. Oregon looks like it's going to Joe Biden, and California. And then Alaska, Hawaii, and Nevada are gray. Nevada was up under Trump, but it looks like it's back at gray. Virginia is contested right now. I believe there are lawsuits. I do not know for sure. It looks like people were saying there's probably going to be lawsuits. If you have... Trump has the majority of the votes in Virginia, but they called it way early when there was like 30% reporting. They called it for Joe Biden. And there's a few situations like that right now. It looks like New Hampshire. Let's look at New Hampshire. Oh no, New Hampshire's at 62% reporting. Earlier it was at 39% in Connecticut, and they're calling it for Joe Biden. I feel like 39% reporting is a little early to call it for someone. Let's see, I don't think they have... Trump's got 62% reporting in South Carolina, but it looks like it's only getting stronger. Let's see. I'm looking at the reporting numbers, amount of votes that have been counted. Yeah, Idaho's another one where it's 57%, but if all the other votes are for Joe Biden, it would flip, but it looks like they called it. And I say it's a safe bet because Idaho's got a small population, and there's quite a few for Trump. Alright, let's look at right now the Electoral College is still reading 209 to 118, Joe Biden leading. And then the popular vote is still neck and neck with 49.7% for Joe Biden and 48.6% for Trump. Very interesting. right now. Alright, let's hit refresh, see if... I'm surprised they haven't called Florida yet, because Florida is 98% reporting, and it's leaning Trump very strongly. Or fairly strongly, and North Carolina as well. North Carolina is, I mean, it's about 100,000 off. Like, there's 100,000 between. If Joe Biden can pull, like, let's see, I'd say, yeah, if Joe Biden can pull off 100,000 votes in this next couple percentage, then he'd pull ahead if Trump didn't get any. Alright, and then some math I did. I said this earlier, but I think it's interesting. If all else remains the same, but Trump lost in North Carolina, he'd have 269 electoral college votes, which would be one shy of the required amount to win. And if all else remained the same and the same amount of votes went to Joe Biden as Clinton, then it would go to the Supreme Court, because he wouldn't have majority either. Because a lot of... in Washington, there was like 3 electors that went to another candidate, like third party, and then there was a few other third party votes that didn't go to Clinton or Trump in the last election. So if all else remained the same, there would be, and only Pennsylvania and North Carolina went to Joe Biden. I don't know why I hit square, I meant to hit X. Then there would be a Supreme Court decision, which would be very interesting, to say the least. Alright, back to Dark Souls talk. Let's get to that boss fight. We can just take a shortcut straight to it. I only wanted to fight those knights for my pride. Okay. That guy's still alive, I don't know how. Alright, we don't have any more Ember. We also don't have any souls. So our souls are, Alright, there we go. Let me turn my news back on. Let's see. These guys are easy. We got, how many firebombs? We got like 3 from that one guy. There we go. Let me check on the, yeah, I have the gold pine resin. I'll use it. There we go. Let's go over here. I haven't checked any loot on this side. This. Let's use the gold pine resin. Alright, it looks like we're using the sword. Is there a timer on how long it lasts, or does it just keep going until you die? My souls, buddy. if we can leave a boss fight. Because we need to get that, Yeah, I know, I've been getting right under him, man. Have you been watching this? Just kidding. Just kidding, just messing with you. I've been getting right under him, though, man. I've been so close. Here, let's see if we can... Let's see how much we can level up off the souls that we've collected as items. Let's go to the Firelink Shrine. This would be a good time to have a soda. I ran out of soda before this stream. Normally, that's sort of like what I do, is I crack open a soda at a moment like this. Alright, it looks like nothing's changed. Let's see. Let's see how Maine's looking. Maine's at 58% reporting, and it's getting close. It's getting neck and neck. Pennsylvania and North Carolina are the ones we want to focus on right now. Pennsylvania looks like it's only getting a bigger lead. I mean, it's almost a million behind, and it looks like it's going to go to Trump. It's only 56% though, and I'm not going to say it's called yet. But I mean, I don't know why they haven't called North Carolina yet. I wonder if there's any shenanigans going on, like if anybody's, because North Carolina is a really important state. Florida, they should really call it for Trump. I mean, I don't see Joe Biden coming back from the lead Trump's got. And then Texas is going Trump. Early it was blue, and people were saying it was going to be a swing state. Arizona is another one of the swing states. It looks like it's going to Joe Biden. I believe it went to Trump last time. All else everything else is about predictable. The Northeast is going to Joe Biden, except for Pennsylvania. The South is going to Trump, except for Virginia. The Great Lakes region is going to Trump, except for Illinois and Minnesota, it looks like. And then the Southwest looks like it's actually going to Biden pretty strongly, except for Utah. Nevada was Trump for a little while, but it's at no results yet now. I don't know what's going on there. California, Washington, Oregon are all called for Joe Biden. And then the Northwest, outside of Washington and Oregon, are all Trump. Nothing really surprising there. Hawaii and Alaska haven't called yet, but I bet that Hawaii's going to go Biden. I'd say that Alaska's probably going to go Trump. But you never know. They haven't put any numbers up for those yet. And the popular vote's still the same margins. Joe Biden's leading popular votes. And because because of Joe Biden's, they've called the big states for Joe Biden right now. But they haven't called any of Trump's big states yet. Let me pull a calculator out right now. I know this isn't exciting for everybody, but it's the whole reason why I did tonight's stream was to do Dark Souls with some election coverage. So let's do some math. Let's see. Right now, I'm only going to factor in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Florida, and Texas, and add that to Trump's current electoral college votes, and then Virginia. After I get that math done, we'll see what it would look like if Virginia switched for Trump, because it's contested right now. Virginia still says it's called for Joe Biden, but Trump still has the lead in Virginia, which is very weird. Alright, so let's see. Trump's currently at 118. Let's see, Pennsylvania's got 20, so let's add 20. North Carolina's got 15, so let's add 15. Because the ones that haven't been called yet, they're not counting them in the electoral college total, so I just want to see what it would look like if these states that look like they're going to go to Trump would be, because they don't have them factored in yet. Alright. And then it'll be easier to figure out what Joe Biden's total will be. We'll look at what Joe Biden's complete total will be after, because it'll be easier to do the math on that, because they've counted most of the states that look like they're going to go Biden have all been locked in, it seems, except for Minnesota, Arizona, and Maine. And then Hawaii just came in. They're calling for Joe Biden. No big surprises there. So if you include Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Florida, and Texas, and Trump's current electoral college total, he has 220 to Biden's current 213. And then let's see. Let's go. Let's see, 213. Biden's at 213 right now, so let's add 11 for Arizona, 10 for Minnesota, and then 4 for Maine. Usually Maine splits, though. They're probably going to put one vote towards Trump, but I'm going to add all 4 to Joe Biden's. 238, and then plus 4. So right now, I don't see, including Virginia, I don't see a Joe Biden win. Because right now, with all of the numbers that are locked in, plus the ones that look like they're leaning to Joe Biden, his total would be 242. You need 270 to win. And it looks like, the map's pretty red. There's only 3 light blues, and there's a lot of light reds. And then Nevada hasn't come in yet, but it looks like it was going to Trump, but I haven't added that in yet. And it doesn't have the amount of electoral votes they have, unless numbers are up. So we'll see what happens tonight. It looks like, if we factored in Virginia, it would subtract 13 from Joe Biden's total, and he'd have, not including the ones that are currently leading to Joe Biden, but he'd have 213. He'd have 200 flat if Virginia flipped to Trump after being contested. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden contested North Carolina and forced a recount, because it's neck and neck. But it's neck and neck right now. But they're calling it. They haven't called it for Trump yet, but I would say that they should call it for Trump, because it doesn't look like Joe Biden's going to pull ahead. And some of these ones that they've called for Joe Biden already, Trump could do a comeback. Connecticut, only 40% reporting. It has 56.5% going to Joe Biden. They've called it for Joe Biden. But Trump's got 42%, and it's only 49% reporting. There's still 50% of the vote to come in Connecticut, and that could completely change. Yeah. Alright, so let's go in. Let's move on from the election stuff. I thought that'd be some exciting, some fun math to do there. Let me know if you guys want me to do more math later on to see.
Very well. Then
oh yeah, we can't level up. I want to get that pole axe or pole hammer that we got.
It is good to see you are neat.
Let's upgrade the sword. Let's see how many we need, so we don't waste any. All right, let's go to our inventory. Let's see, inventory. Let's use these souls we got. And if you guys are rooting for anybody in particular, let me know in the chat. I won't talk about it because I don't want to make this an extremely political thing, even though it's covering the election. I'm trying to just give you guys the information and then just relax and play Dark Souls. Alright. Let's upgrade the sword.
Pretty be careful.
I don't have the Astora Straight Sword. I'm not going to have that until further down the road, because the Astora Straight Sword, you get that in another level. I haven't even gotten to that level yet. Let's see.
Welcome home, I should speak. Very well.
Alright.
Then touch the dot. Take note.
thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm glad to see that there's some people watching this. Be sure to jump into the chat and let me know if you're rooting for anybody, or if you have any tips for me in Dark Souls, or if you want me to do more of this sort of thing where I feel like it's kind of a twist to do news with video games in the background. That might be a new niche. That'd be fun. I'd enjoy it, because I do DoorDash for a living, and all day I just watch the news. I listen to the news while I do my DoorDash. But I don't usually talk about news stuff to people, because I know it can be obnoxious. But if that's something people would be interested in, I could combine both my passions, video games and politics. I wouldn't get politically involved, but I'd get to cover it. That'd be fun. Alright. Here, I don't want to lose all the souls I have. Let's use these souls for something. Because we're gonna end up losing them.
How?
Let's purchase some crap. Let's purchase some ember. Does she sell ember? Where do I get ember? Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna get any spells yet. Yeah, we don't have anything for that. Let's see what else we can upgrade with this guy. Yeah, we don't have any more Tritonite shards. Let's reinforce our... Nope. Repair? Nope. Alright, I see someone just commented in the chat. Yeah, I'm not gonna up the faith right now. Right now I want to focus on my stamina, because I want to be able to dodge a lot and get aggressive with the attacks. I'm not really worried about dying a whole bunch, because that's part of the game. I'll increase my health later on. This one. Having this news feeding into my ear during this time, it's like kind of annoying, because my in-ear headphones, they really dig in when I have these over-ear headphones. I'll have to find like a flatter pair, because these ones kind of stick out of the ear a lot. Let me turn up the news just... Here, let me flip around. Let's see what is going on. Joe Rogan's got a an election podcast going on right now. Let's see what he's got going on. They're probably hammered by now. That'd be fun. But I'm not going to comment on that. I mean, if you guys want more election-focused stuff, then I recommend that. Oh, no. They're not live anymore. Yeah, it looks like the people that I was listening to are the only ones that are still live right now, that aren't a major news network. I like independent people. There we go, look at that. Kinda hurts my pride for my best weapon to not be a spear, but I think Covette was right that I gotta just focus on the sword right now. Especially, I'm probably gonna be using this broadsword a lot longer than I'm gonna be using that spear, because as soon as I can use that halberd that we have, I'm gonna switch to that and not use that spear anymore, because this spear sucks. I gotta get to the pike, but that's like another level down the road. Good. Let me see what Covette said. Yeah, the spear's weak. I'm gonna start once I get the pike. That'll be our bane. The pike and the Astora straight sword. are my go-tos. They're my favorite weapons. And if you're watching this and you have not subscribed, be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. I got 4 likes in this video. I know that's not a whole lot, but that's a lot for me, and that makes me feel very special. Thank you. And if you want to see more stuff like this, then let me know, because I mean, it could be fun to do some news and video games at the same time. Because I pretty much am doing news reporting research all day when I'm doing my DoorDash. Smash the like button. We finally got past that dude. Jesus. Alright, gold, pine resin, and ember. Yeah, that's what I need, but I don't have any more ember. And I only have the 1 pine resin, and I don't want to waste it on Vort. I mean, I got my ass handed to me so much this stream. It's kind of pathetic that it took me this long to get to the undead settlement. Here we go. Alright, let's see here. Check out some coverage on Instagram, like pages I follow. Let's see what they're saying. They don't say what source they're using. One of the people that I'm following still has Maine leading on Trump. But I mean, and Iowa is still leaning Biden, but the one I'm using says Maine's leaning Biden and Iowa's leaning Trump. They look like they're a bit behind, though. Let's see here. Yeah, let's look at my numbers right now. It's... Alright, they finally... What did they solidify? Alright, they solidified it a bunch for Trump now. Let's see, they called all of the western states that weren't solidified. Now he's at 145 to Biden's 223 in the Electoral College. They've called Minnesota for Joe Biden, Iowa for Trump. Let's see, what else is new? They haven't called, I don't know why they haven't called Florida for Trump yet. North Carolina's still neck and neck. Georgia's getting, Georgia should be called. I don't know why they haven't called it, because Joe Biden's pretty behind. Let's see, Pennsylvania. Trump is still gaining in Pennsylvania, and his lead's only getting bigger. They were expecting that to go Biden. That's an upset. They still called it a swing state, but I feel like that's an upset because the Attorney General of Pennsylvania had said that under no circumstance is it going to go to Trump, which is a lot of people were making a big deal about, but I feel like he was just talking political talk. And I feel like he was just being cocky. Because Pennsylvania, they were calling it pretty early. And then Texas, it looks like it's going to Trump. I mean, early on, everybody was saying it was blue. And early on, it was showing up as blue, but I feel like that was all the mail-in votes coming in and getting counted first. And now that all the people are coming in, because there's a lot of people coming in today waiting for election day that are Trump supporters. Let's see. Yeah, there's no new states for Joe Biden, and I mean, he's still behind in Virginia, but they still called it for him in Virginia. So we'll have to wait and see. I mean, Joe Biden, he's only behind by about 50,000 in Virginia, so he could still pull forward, and it's 68% reporting. So I don't know why they call it so early for Biden, because that's gotten them in some trouble. Everywhere else still stands. Pennsylvania and Florida and Texas look like they're going to go to Trump. Wisconsin, I'd say it looks like it's going to go Trump. It would take it's going to take more than 1 million. Oh, no. Never mind. I thought it said 2 million. All right. So it's going to take it's going to be really close, actually, for Joe Biden. The numbers just went up, and Trump's got a bit more of a lead in Wisconsin. But it's close. I wouldn't call it yet. 78% reporting, but I still wouldn't call it. 56 reporting in Michigan, and Trump's ahead by about 300,000. And then Maine right now. Joe Biden's gained in Maine. And then let's look at Arizona. Trump's gained in Arizona. It's narrowing, but I'd say that it's going to go to Joe Biden. I'm not sure yet, though. Because they're saying it's going to be an election month, not an election day this year. Which is kind of spooky, but, it is what it is. It's too late to change anything now. Hopefully, if you wanted to vote, you got out and voted. Because it's a tight one. I heard some people on the news in my in-ear, they were saying that some people say it looks like it's going to be a tie, but I don't buy that. And it would require, I think if it were going to be a tie, it would require Trump losing both North Carolina and Pennsylvania. He might lose Pennsylvania, or not Pennsylvania. He might lose North Carolina, but it looks like he's going to get. It looks like he's got North Carolina. Or it looks like North Carolina could still flip to Joe Biden, but it looks like he's going to get Pennsylvania. Florida should be called for Trump. I mean, there's no reason for it to be not called yet. And then Texas looks like it's going to go to Trump. Joe Biden's he's got 223 electors. Trump's got 145 electors. It'd be interesting to see how this shapes out tomorrow if North Carolina flips. Everything else looks like it'll stay the same. We're still waiting for Nevada. Virginia is going to be interesting to see tomorrow. See what happens there. It looks like Joe Biden just pulled ahead in Virginia, so he could still win Virginia. It's probably not still contested, but it could still pull up in Trump. I mean, I believe it was the southern counties that had been coming in, and yeah, I mean, if you look at a map of Virginia counties, it's almost all red except for the population centers. There's like small blue islands, but those are dense populated, and right now Joe Biden has the popular vote in Virginia now. He was behind, and they had called it early for Joe Biden. I still think it might get contested because of how early they called it, because it was kind of sketchy what was going on there. But it'd be interesting. It's neck and neck in Virginia again now. Let's see, North Carolina stayed red. It stayed red, and they're both going up by about the same amount. It looks like the counting's... I don't know if the counting has stopped, but it looks like they've stopped adding to the reporting percentage. So, that could be interesting. I remember in the midterms, there was some stuff... Or not the midterms, last election, there was some stuff that happened in North Carolina that people thought looked a little funny. We're not getting any of these souls for these guys. Come on. Let's see. There we go. Come on now. Let's look at the chat. Oh, did I not rest at the bonfire? I have one more Estus flask than I had. I don't know how. Did I drink 2 Estus flasks? You're probably right. I went up there to drink it and then I got distracted by the map. I got a lot of screens going on right now, so that's probably why it took us so long to beat forward. Alright, here we go. There we go. Thanks for letting me know that I hadn't. Let's see. That news broadcast has ended. So let's see if there's anybody else that's live right now. Alright, I don't see any other mainstream sources that are live right now either. So it looks like people have called it for the night. I'm still reporting though. You know, this is legitimate journalism going on right here. Playing Dark Souls while reporting on stuff people can just Google. Nothing more pathetic than when these guys actually land a shot on you. Alright, let's talk to that fallen nerd dude over here. I'm surprised our sword doesn't kill these guys in one hit. We should probably level up. Yeah, we're gonna level up after we talk to this guy. Let's see what is happening in the chat. Don't dodge. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Alright. Yeah, let's accept his services.
I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Alright. We want to make sure not to use his free level up. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm not going to get the free level ups because he turns you into a hollowed out whatever. Alright, let's go back to the Firelink Shrine and level up. We want some more stamina, people. Well, we want more stamina and we want enough stuff to use that Lucerne or whatever it's called. Alright, I'm gonna continue streaming for another 30 minutes and then I'm gonna call it for the night. But I don't think anything new is coming. I'll end the stream. Nevada is back up. They're reporting it for Trump again. I'd say Nevada probably would go to Trump. But they were saying it was a swing state. Arizona I think is an upset because it went to Joe Biden, and then Pennsylvania is an upset because they were expecting it to go to Joe Biden, but it went to Trump. So Arizona and Pennsylvania are the upset states tonight. Wisconsin and Michigan are big surprises, but I don't think they're big upsets. I think people might have been expecting those ones to go to Trump. They're leaning Trump right now. Wisconsin could still pull through for Joe Biden, but Trump looks like he's got Michigan. No, I got it backwards, the other way around. Remember what I said, but the other way around. And Illinois has been called for Joe Biden. It looks like it's going to go to Joe Biden. I mean, it's 79% reporting, and Joe Biden's got a 500,000 vote lead. Let's travel. Honestly, though, I think Trump might win. I think Trump might win because we did the math. And if all of the states that, even the states that lean Joe Biden right now, and Virginia, the one that's contested, I don't think it should be contested anymore. I mean, it looks like it's going to go to Joe Biden. But all of the states that lean Joe Biden, if they were added to his current count, I don't think that he'd have enough votes to win. But you never know. I mean, there's going to be lawsuits after lawsuits. Hey, what's up, Exotic Toast? Thanks for this. Thanks for tuning in. How long have you been watching Exotic Toast? You just tune in now? Because we're doing simultaneous election updates while.
Speak thine heart's desire.
Do you wanna come into my stream? Do you wanna play with me? Because I'll let you come in and be like a phantom in my bubble. I don't know how that works.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide
Here.
thee.
Send me a friend request. Send me a friend request. Fallout your mom. It's Fallout YOUR_MUM on PlayStation Network. It's not the same as my YouTube one because my YouTube one almost got me banned off of PSN. It was kind of crazy. But thanks. I'd love to have you play with me. I don't know if we can do a party chat. I don't have a party chat open right now, and it might mess with my stream audio.
Very well.
Ah, we gotta get away from that. I keep getting distracted. I'll try to invite you. I don't really know how it works. You might have to walk me through it. See, we need bicep and palm.
Welcome home, speak. Very
Level
well.
up.
Then touch the take note.
Bicep and palm. Strength and dexterity. I think 13 is the amount we needed.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Here, I was interested in the rapier. Let me check it out. Rapier. It's a thrust weapon, a lot like a spear. I mean, the spears and the longer weapons, like the Lucerne. Oh, we got everything we needed for the Lucerne. Sweet. Let's activate that. We're gonna have that instead of our spear. Yeah, that damage difference is big. Lucerne and Broadsword, I think, is gonna be our go-to. Let's see what the rapier does. Let's check out this combo here. I believe it's a thrust, isn't it? I like it. How is it a good weapon? I'll use the rapier instead of a broadsword if you tell me to, Covette. But I mean, we need a long sweeping. We need an attack a weapon that has sweeping attacks. Because we already got these narrow ones. Rapier's OP. I love the style of it, so I like that you can keep your guard up and thrust. So we'll check out this rapier. Let's look at the stats. Here, let me see. I didn't see if I got any. Doesn't look like I got any friend requests. Did you send it on PlayStation Network. Let's see, requests. Oh, I got it. I got it. Thugs to 1187. An error occurred. It seems like it's not letting me. Yeah, it's not letting me accept your friend request for some reason. Try sending it again. Here. Let's see if we can upgrade our weapons anymore.
Ah, tis good, tis what neat.
Let's see here. We don't have any of the Tritonite shards. Let's see, they're up here. It looks like the Broadsword does better damage than our Rapier, except the critical is pretty good. I'll check it out. I mean, I'm open-minded. Try sending that friend request again. Dexterity, okay. Alright. I'm gonna be streaming for another 20 minutes. Hey, Exotic Toast, send me another friend request. It wouldn't let me accept it. Here. I'm in live chat, it seems. Yeah, here, let me send you a friend request. Here, 1 second. Sorry, it doesn't let me show this stuff. For some reason, you're gone now. Thugst. I don't know why I'm adding this there. Thugst 1187. Here you are. I'll send you a friend request. And then, is there anything I need to do on my end to get you to join my game? I'm only going to be on for another like 20 or so minutes. Or we can we can just finish the undead settlement. Let's see. It looks like we're already friends. Yeah, we're already. It looks like for some reason it says we're already friends, but it wouldn't let me accept your friend request. Here, see if we're already friends. How much shield? Here, I meant to switch my shield out. So thanks for bringing out the shield. Wooden shield. I kind of want to focus on the weight. Where do I see durability? Oh, the durability is bad on that. It's basically the same except it weighs more. I don't know why I would want that. You say silver's strongest, but it looks like the attack power is the strongest. But I don't really need my shield to have good attack power. It's the guard absorption that I want. So I'm sticking with this one right now. Let's check out this broadsword. I know I like this weapon, so let's check. We're checking out this rapier. I like the speed it's got. know why that attack didn't connect. Oh, we're overweight now. Jesus, this guy's going to town on us. We need to do that again. Let's rebalance our kit. Alright. Let's see what all we got. You gotta look cool though. Alright. How's our dodge now? It's very slow. I don't like that. It's this Lucerne. Let's see, we gotta get a switch out to this lighter shield. Alright. I'm just going for weight now, because we're keeping the Lucerne. Let's see, I'm not gonna rest at the bonfire. Is there another bonfire, like, right past this door? Here, let me get somewhere safe. Alright, let me join the party. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see if your audio is gonna tune in. Here, are you gonna play Dark Souls, man? It says you're on Minecraft. Here. Make sure your voice can share when you're in the party. Let's see. And I'll put my I'll turn my stream on. My in-ear. Get off the news. It's kind of awkward hearing my own voice here. Yeah, me and him are gonna co-op. I mean, you could co-op too, Covette. Here, it seems like there's a networked connection failure. See if you can still join my game. We don't need to chat. Go. Oh, look at that. I like this. I like this. You're right. Let's switch over to this weapon. I love the reach of this weapon. That's one of the keys. And a downward strike. Weird getting that down. There we go. Got a small leather shield. Yeah. Yeah, let's rest here. Let's get that. Let's get those souls again. While our ember is still burned. Still lit. I wonder why that guy's not closing the gate. There we go. Let's kill this guy. Yeah, that's like right within my response range. looks like I'm having network connection issues. So I'm gonna have to put a rain check on the on me and you playing together. We'll try to figure out maybe the next time. So that'll be, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. So Wednesday I'm gonna be doing a Dreams live stream, and then Thursday night I'll be doing Dark Souls again. So tune in to Dark Souls Thursday, and we'll figure it out then. Because I'm gonna end the stream in the next like 10 or so minutes. I think it's on my end. I think the connection issues might be on my end. Oh god, I didn't want to fall down there. We got Loretta's bone. We need that for the thief guy. Oh, we can't go back up? Here we go. Alright, I know there's the thieves in here. Our roll's still a little heavy. Alright. Yeah, we'll talk again. We'll try to work it out on Thursday night. So be sure to come back. And I think we got some new viewers tonight. So if you're a new viewer, feel free to subscribe, and we got some good thumbs ups. I mean, it seems like people really liked the stupid Dark Souls election coverage stuff. Let's see where it's at right now. I'll give a final update when we close the stream. But I had a good time. I mean, I think it's a good way to keep track of things, because it's like I'm playing a game and I enjoy while simultaneously doing something that would otherwise be stressful. Alright, let's get this out. That witch lady up there, let's try to avoid her. There's a hidden area that I want to get to. And I want to see if I can get the hidden buddy. The reach on this weapon is beautiful. Let's get the rapier out. It's a bit better for these narrow spaces. Just as a heads up, I'm not great at this game. I'm getting there. We're really weighed down. It's all by this poleaxe. The rest here. Alright. GG, let's see here. How do I do that? Status. Network. GG. There you go. Here, I'm gonna turn off the voice chat just in case yours doesn't come through on the stream, because that's not gonna be something I'll be able to figure out within the amount of time we have. Alright. There we go. That should work for you. Is that you? Let's see. Should I touch the summon sign? Yeah, I'm not sure if that's him or not. I wonder why this guy hasn't lifted it yet. Here, I'll fight this guy. Okay, I'll go touch that to bring you in. There you are. I should have hit X. Hopefully the connection doesn't become an issue. I love your armor. The onion armor. There you are. Very nice. Let's see if... I've been invaded by a dark spirit. Oh, that's that host of embers. Get him back in his own game. He says hello. Oh, Jesus. He's throwing that crap at me. Oh, it's the NPC. Alright, come on now. Seems like you got this fight taken care of. I'm super popular. Oh, he's coming at me. He's coming after me. I need you. What's he trying to hit me with? Oh, he got me. Whatever it was. I don't know how he hit me there. Hey man, I need your backup. Where are you? Where is he at? I lost my lock. killed. Excuse me. You got me, man. Hopefully you're still alive. I lost my embers. Yeah, that guy was just... I don't know where you were, man. That guy was creaming me. None of my weapons really seem to do anything against me. I gotta get my souls back. There we go. Where'd I die? I died over there. Yeah, here. Let me get my souls back. We'll do some more stuff and then we'll call it a night. I'll give it one final election update. Yeah, the guy that was invading me was just after me. These blowgun guys are annoying. Are you kidding me, man? Let's talk to this guy.
Never Nana disappeared. So grant and carries a cane. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
Alright, I know what to do there. Let's just not die.
Another Nana disappeared.
Here, I gotta... I know where the, this cage thing is. I have to get that. I don't think I've ever successfully gotten it, though. I'll go back to the bonfire. Well, hang on, let me get this cage thing. This way. Up here. Be careful, because that guy, you don't want to just walk up behind him. I know not to attack him. He's killed me before, though, so I'm trying to be, like, sneaky about it. Here we go. Here we go. Let's talk to this man over here. Kind gentleman.
Well, what's happened? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
Indeed.
Yes, yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware the shack. You might need this. Etch it on your... Come here to pile up your victims, for that you'll see when you go mad. You'll go mad. Take my advice. Use... This pit is for hollows. You've better things to...
I don't have a vertebra shackle in my inventory. Where do I get that? Do I need to stay down here to look for that? Or do I just want to activate that altar before the boss fight where I need him? Because I've never actually gotten him before, I just knew he existed. Alright. Inventory. There we go. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I still got things I gotta do tonight, but I gotta wake my brother up at 3. We gotta wrap this up though. Let's get this thing quick. your sign down so I can summon you. Okay. We'll give it a second. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's Ember. I don't think I have any embers. There we go. Alright, I'll go buy some. Firelink. Let's get this this thing that we need to grab, and then we'll call it a night. And then I'll give a final election update of the evening.
How?
Let's see. Doesn't seem like she sells them.
Ashen one.
How old am I? I'm 22.
Oh, hello, you're back and in one piece. Well, now it's time I do my part. Whatever trinket you need, just don't ask me where.
Alright, let's give him Loretta's bone.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring. As... well...
Let's purchase, see if he's got it. Ember.
Goodbye.
I already voted. I said earlier in the stream, but I didn't want to make this about that. I want to just make it a clear thing, but you guys can say who you're going to vote for. I'm happy to see what you guys, or what your guys' interests are. Yeah, I just didn't, I said it earlier in the stream because it was relevant to what someone was talking about, but I didn't want to be, okay, we got some news. They've called Florida and Texas for Trump. North Carolina, they still haven't called yet. It seems like they still haven't added any numbers to it, though. And then Pennsylvania, has only grown. I mean, I think if Trump loses North Carolina, he'd still win. The only issues would be if he lost Pennsylvania and North Carolina, but it doesn't look like he's going to lose both those states. If if he lost both North Carolina and Pennsylvania, he'd be at 269, which is 1 point shy of winning. And if all else remained the same, if Joe Biden got all of Hillary Clinton's votes, then he would also not have enough to win, and it would go to the Supreme Court. Alright, undead settlement. I already got some Ember. And then Maine. Maine is still leaning Biden, but the way their electoral college works is different from other states. They don't give it to, they don't have a winner takes all like all other states do. Maine, they give, based on, they have, it looks like they have 4 electoral votes now. I think they had 3 last time, and it was 3 different districts. They go by district, and it's whatever the districts go to. They don't do it like most states where it's a winner takes all. Alright, so where'd you put your summon sign? Here, I'll fight these guys while I wait for that. Here, we already got that guy coming. But let me consume this ember. Signs down. There you go, I see it. Did I not summon you? Here. Oh, there we go. There you are. Look at you praising the sun. I'm surprised you don't use the Solaire armor. I don't believe so. Look at your head. Alright, I'm gonna have you guide me to the thing that we need to grab. Just trying to go straight to it. Oh, we got the witch coming. There's the ember at the tree. Estus shard. Estus shard. Ooh. I think after the stream I'm gonna get some McDonald's. I'm pretty hungry. What would be more American than closing out an election stream with saying I'm gonna go get some McDonald's, right? I love your hammer. It's always good to have a tank. Here. This weapon's great because it just keeps them from attacking. Alright, Next time I'm gonna have to remember to grab the blind girl. Oh, you fell down. Oh. Here, let's get that fire. Let me rest at the fire real quick, just to... Come on. It's not letting me rest at the fire for some reason. Alright, whatever. Oh. I see. But who are you rooting for, Exotic Toast? Oh, let's look at how the popular vote's looking right now. Popular vote is looking like it's still neck and neck. 49.8 for Biden, 48.6 for Trump. But again, it's not the people who select the president, it's the states. And you gotta vote so that your state goes for the person that you want. Alright, he went home. Let me know when your sign's back down and I'll come back to that spot. Put it in here and I'll come back here. Fight some people. Alright, I'm heading back there. Just rest for a second and let it come. Did you put it at the other fire? Let me look around. Let's see. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Where are you from, Covette? Are you rooting for anybody in the election? I'm from North Carolina, by the way. That great state. You gotta say it with an accent. Contested, right? Not contested, but very tight in the election right now. They still haven't added any votes. I feel like there's something going on there. I'll have to look into it after the stream's over. Let me look at Virginia. How's Virginia looking? Yeah, Virginia's still good for Biden. I feel like they're still gonna follow through with the lawsuits in Virginia if there's gonna be any. I'd expect it after, I mean, they called it way early. They called it, I think when there was only like 12% of the votes in, they already called it for Biden, and then it started going towards Trump. But now it's back at Biden. We'll see what happens in the next couple of days. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, that's the problem. I don't know where this thing that I'm waiting for, that I'm looking for is. Look at that. These things always creep me out. The like almost naked dudes. I know they're normal, but let's get this out. I think you were right about that sword cove. That might be my new go-to sword, even though it doesn't have a wide slash.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
Yes, we're gonna do some magic.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Alright. Let me check that out. Hopefully the party worked this time. It won't. Nah, it's still saying it said I had connection issues before I even started the party. Alright, I'm getting audio. Here we go. Alright, I don't know if your audio's here. Here, I'm hearing myself on your end here. That's kinda, let's see. Let me see if your audio's coming through the stream. Alright, your audio's not in the stream, but I don't think that's, I don't know if, that's not really, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they'll probably understand what you're talking about through what I say. Here. Thanks for helping me out here. I take it you came for the Dark Souls gameplay. Here we go, I see your sign. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I gotta wrap this up soon anyway. We just gotta hurry on to that thing we need. So, yeah, it's fine, your friend. But tell your friend thanks for the gesture. Yeah, I like your helmet. I just talked to the pyromancer. Alright, cool. I like how quick the the rapier responds. Oh, which way? Okay. I'm trying to follow you. I was like, which way are you going? We're just going in circles there. Over there. Here, let's get that giant bowman first, so we don't have to worry about getting hit by him. Let's just drop down here. Okay. Oh wait, no, the giant guy's up on that church. Oh wait, which way do we need to go for the item? Here, if we don't need to go to the giant guy, because I thought you were pointing at the area where he shoots at. Okay. Yeah, let's get him. Yep. How long have you been playing this? Really? Wow. You might want to check out, I play Mortal Shell a lot, and Mortal Shell's a Souls-like. It's very similar. You might want to check that game out if you're into this. Yeah, Mortal Shell is a little easier than Dark Souls, but I think it's something that you would enjoy if you like Dark Souls. It's an indie game. It's made by an independent group. Yep.
Another one of those unkindled, are you?
Yeah, I know.
All you faceless undead.
I like the side quests.
You deserve respect.
I don't need his armor. I call it the Winnie the Pooh armor.
No matter. If you've any sense, you'll go find a coffin to huddle up you in here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines.
Uh-oh.
If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. Enough death to leave you broke.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make that drop. Let's see if we can find... No. Oh! That's one for the books. Here, there's a blind lady in here, isn't there? I think the blind lady's down here. I want her. Oh gosh, there's so many. Saint's Talisman. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, those sewers are by the bonfire. Here she is.
Who is there? Someone there? Anyone? Oh, please. Whoever the dark surrounds me. Little creatures, so please, hold up. Oh, yes, there you are. So close.
I like that.
Indeed.
How much armor can you use to transform?
Just yet.
Or is it just helmet?
Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that your touch has freed me from the dark. I am weak and unfit. If it would not trouble you. Oh, thank you, sweet champion.
Oh, now you're like just regular.
My vows.
That's neat.
Irina
I thought
of
you could only
Karim
show up as like a ghost.
solemnly-
Yeah, I like her. I like that blind lady. It's nice you don't need the key to open that door for on the other side. I don't know why this is fog. Oh, okay. Alright. I don't have enough, oh yeah, I was like, I don't have enough health to drop down there. What does the cat ring do? Does it make you immune to fall damage? Okay. So those listening, he can survive that drop with the cat ring, but not much higher. Okay. Let's get that. There we go. Gonna get this loot. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that happen. Cause yeah, and that big ass rat is down here, I think. Here, I got it. Yeah, this is a really good weapon. I don't think I've upgraded it at all either. Oh, it's alright. I don't want to mess with the build. I'm planning on eventually building up the stamina and the magic. Hey, I got a halberd. Let's see if that's any better. Because this is basically a halberd. Oh, I don't have the dexterity, it looks like. It's a bit of an upgrade though, so maybe I'll switch over once I have it. Here, what'd you drop? Oh, you gave me something, so. Alright. I don't see anything. I could just be too low level. No. I met a guy who he's platinum this and he's beaten it like several times, and he said that he has a save where he could just drop all the rings for me, and I was like, what? Because apparently all the rings is a big deal. Here, let's see. When you drop things, will it just show up as like one of those glowy balls? Oh, I see it. Onyx blade. Let's check that out. Sounds cool. Let's see what my stats are. Let's see. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm missing, it looks like, intelligence and faith, but that's fine because we're going to build that up over time. Alright, thanks. Should I give it back after? Okay. Oh, hey. Loincloth. Should I pray at it? It's request absolution or request dissolution. Okay. That's usually a good reference, is if you don't know what those words mean, don't do it. Okay. Yeah. I think I know how to get to the other side. That's where the bonfire is. I think. There's like a ladder up to it. There was... I can't... From the statue, it was either I could request absolution or dissolution. It had to do with my sins. Inventory. Let's go to key. It would probably be key items, right? I only have a cell key and a small Lothric banner. I think I picked up some souls. I have 2 alluring skulls, undead hunter charm. I don't really have anything special other than the key items. Here. Oh, you're good. We've almost explored most of the level. And I've already done that thing where they talk to that guy in the back of the monster. Yeah. I think we've talked to all the NPCs in this level. Can't remember. There's the rats. The other side of that gate. And that big rat will get you if you're not careful. The mama rat. Is there 2? I know a mob. I know a bunch of them come. Yeah, we're just gonna spam heavy attacks. Oh, I got a bloodline ring. Yeah, the cursed old rat in wood is the next boss. That's what we need the help guy for. The guy in the back of that. Let's read the message. Let there be sadness. I guess so. Somebody opened it. There's the fire over here. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I got monsters. Oh, there's a guy coming in. He's invading. No, look. This mound makers. Oh, it's an NPC, really? Yeah, that's him. Okay, I see. Very nice. We could probably kill the boss pretty quickly. Yeah. And then I'll do one final election update. I mostly did this because I thought it'd be funny to do. So this is sort of like a big... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I got knocked off the ledge by that. Yeah. Let me grab... Here, if you get kicked, I'll go talk to the giant, and then we come back. Did you get kicked out? Okay. Yeah, let me go talk to the giant, and then you come back after that. Yeah. Yeah, the guy in the chat is telling me, in the stream chat is telling me to make peace with the bow giant. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, Onion Man sits there and he like thinks. He acts like Winnie the Pooh. That's always like pondering. Alright. Hopefully I don't lose all my souls. Because I had 11,000. That's a lot at my level. Yeah, should be no problem, especially if we get that summon too. I mean, it would just be like cheese. All right, let me think how to get to the castle. Oh, I didn't say who. I said who like early in the stream because it was relevant, but I didn't want to make the stream about that. I wanted to make it just like a fun thing, not stressful for people. Here, let me use an ember. Alright. Ah, jeez. I think I'm just gonna run past these people. The guys that swing the saws at you. I can fight them, but I don't want to risk losing the souls. And I can just get straight to the giant anyway. I'm getting chased by the dog. Ah! Yeah. Come on. He's gonna get me while I'm opening it. Okay, it doesn't seem like he can do damage while you're opening stuff. Yeah. Ah, my throat's getting dry. Talking for like 3 hours straight. Oh god, he's followed me. I almost spilled my water. The onion guy's up here and he's no help. Alright, now the chainsaw guy's leaving. Alright, I don't need to hear this stuff. I'm just gonna get this quest.
This with a little walk.
Alright. I'll drink this water now that I'm not gonna spill it. Oh yeah, the fire demon is crazy strong. Somebody in the chat just brought that up. I know. It just, the guy in the chat brought it up. Apparently, the first time I played, I skipped straight to the catacombs. I didn't do the, that church level first. I just went straight to the catacombs, not knowing that church level existed. Yeah. And fighting that fire demon without having all the level up you get from the church level is just a bit extra of a pain. It's not, I mean, every fight in this game is tough, but that one's a little tougher. Oh wow. Deacons of the Deep. Let's see. Alright, go to that, bonfire. I can't remember what it was called. But it was like the last one we got. Yeah. Go to that one. I'll be there in a second. Okay, cool. That's really useful. This is the first time I ever used embers, and it's because this guy in the chat, Covet, he told me, he was like, use embers, use embers. I was like, what's an ember? And every other playthrough I didn't use it. Yeah, every other playthrough I never even played online. Yeah, I never, like, this is probably the first time I've ever had online turned on, and it's just because I want people in the stream to be able to join. But I never beat the game though. Yeah, Thursday's my next Dark Souls stream anyway. Tonight's Tuesday night. I do it every other night, and then I do dreams streams. I stream dreams. No, Dreams is, it's a game where you make games. It's like a game engine for PS4. Yeah, I'm trying to make a, Souls-like. Somebody watched me play Mortal Shell, and they wanted to see me try making one, so I'm trying to. Okay. Hey, Freedom. Let me see if his... Here, I'm streaming. Let me see if your audio comes through. Alright. Items. I got life rings. I already got one. Here, let's equip the +2, because yours is better.
Alright, where y'all at?
We're at... Yeah.
Yes, the dilapidated bridge.
Alright, so Freedom's audio is coming through on the stream. It's not a problem. I'm just making sure you guys know you're on audio.
It's cool.
Thugs does not on the stream audio, but he's on my audio. That's fine though. There's a setting where you can set it to where your voice.
In the party, you can choose allow or not allow.
Yeah. Here, ring a favor.
What's the password?
GG.
Good. It really is.
That one that helped the maximum equip load is helpful. Which is ring. Let's see, I think I got all the rings I would want. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't need the pyromancies right now. But that's helpful for later on, because I'm going to use it. Young Dragon Ring. Deep Ring. Yeah. Okay. You're giving me all these rings. It's nice. Oh, really? Did you duplicate them? Here, I got it. I'm picking up all these items here. Yeah, I see it. Here, I'm just picking up all these rings. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, my shadow thing appeared.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, we're just gonna beat this boss and then call it a night.
It breaks off the old tree.
Praising the sun, I see. How do I do that? I don't know how. Oh, okay. I saw you doing that while running, and I was like, what is he doing? Alright. Here, let me grab my souls back. Where did I die? Okay.
Big boy shot an arrow at you? Yeah, he's shooting.
Yeah, he shot an arrow at me, but I made friends with him.
Okay, so he's annoying if you don't befriend him.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we should have befriended him, but it wouldn't let me get in there with the
Yeah,
thug in here.
It like counts as like a different area. Kinda, it's weird.
Yeah.
If you have fire weapons, slugs, I would use them for the tree.
I don't have any. I just talked to the pyromancer guy, though.
Cornix.
Yeah.
Me too, Cornix. You know, it's funny, because he only can use like 2 of the pyromancy tomes you find.
Oh god. Yeah, I thought you were one of those. Because you're in my world.
Ooh, 801, not bad AR for this weapon. Not bad, not bad.
Where's all the loot? Let's get all this loot.
Yo, imagine being a dragon.
Why wouldn't it let me hop over there? Yeah, I'm just trying to get all the loot I can. There we go. I don't think the scythe's... Is the scythe even very good?
Not that one. There are some good sites out there. Right, come here.
Alright. I'll accept your
Host. Come here, host.
your friend request.
Poppy. Bottom.
Where are you?
Fall up down here.
Oh, okay.
It's a Youngsville. You're like half elf.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think we even have the summon guy. I don't know how to activate him though.
Yeah, use a drag finger since you already have 2 of us.
I should?
Yeah, we can't enter until you like activate the
Okay.
boss fight. It's spazzing him out with this shield.
Alright, let's just activate this boss fight, because... That work? Is the fall damage gonna kill us? I don't think so.
No, the fall doesn't hurt you. You know, it's funny, I watched this video yesterday, it was Nadir versus the tree. And the fall damage killed Nadir. It was awful. I was like, oh my god, that was fucking crazy. I mean, tree, no one likes you. Mother with a sapling. Oh, here it comes. You know, you can have to kill him before this happens. It's really hard to do.
I was damaging that guy as we fell.
Or something, man.
It was letting me attack a NPC during the fall, not like just after.
Yo,
oh god. Where is he?
He's dead.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, I just got to him. Yeah, you're good. It's alright. We'll get him next time. Alright, let me pray at this shrine thing. Yes.
Whatever.
There we go.
Do I have any of those?
Do I have another? No, okay, I'm good.
I have one.
Yeah, I had the one.
But I have 123 sunlight medals.
Alright. I'm gonna leave the party chat and close out the stream. Thanks for helping me out. I'll accept the friend request. I'll probably be back on Thursday.
You're not.
Alright.
2 a.m.
Yeah, it'll be around midnight Thursday. Alright, I'm leaving the party. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Alright. Alright, everybody in the stream. I never played Dark Souls 1 or 2. I played Demon Souls. Let me give one final election update. Alright, let's see here. Nevada swung blue. Nevada looks like it's going Joe Biden right now. It's still reporting. Let's see here. We got Maine swinging Joe Biden right now. Let's see. Vermont's been called for Biden. New Hampshire called for Biden. Massachusetts called for Biden. Rhode Island called for Biden. Connecticut called for Biden. New Jersey called for Biden. Delaware called for Biden. Maryland called for Biden. District of Columbia called for Biden. That's no surprise there. New York is called for Biden. Pennsylvania looks like it's going to be a strong Trump win there. Looks like he's got a pretty strong lead, a lot more than people were expecting. West Virginia has been called for Trump. North Carolina still looks like it's leaning Trump. There's been no increase in the numbers there. South Carolina is called for Trump. Georgia is leaning Trump. Florida has been called for Trump. Alabama, Missouri, or Mississippi, I believe Missouri as well. Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana. That's a bit of a surprise actually for me. Ohio, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Iowa, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, and Montana have all been called for Trump, while Wisconsin and Michigan are still leaning Trump. Alaska is leaning Trump. And then Hawaii's leaning, looks like it's going to Biden. New Mexico for Biden. Colorado for Biden. California for Biden. Oregon for Biden. Washington for Biden. Nevada looks like it's leaning Biden. That'd be a big upset. Arizona's also leaning Biden. Very interesting. I think it's because of the California voters that have been moving out of California, which is interesting because they left California for some of the political issues, but they brought their policies with them. That's something a lot of people in the states they've been moving to have been salty about. But it's still running. Nowhere near complete. They're very close states. Let's see here. I believe I read all of them. The Electoral College right now looks like it's going 224 for Biden, 213 for Trump. I'll do the math since we have a clearer path real quick. Let me see. Let me pull out the calculator. Let's see. Based on how it is right now, with the way things are going, let's pull out the calculator. So Trump's at 213 with all the states he's got sealed in. With the ones that are leaning Trump, we got Georgia. That's an additional, let's add 16. North Carolina, add 15. Let's see here. We got Pennsylvania, which is add 20. Michigan, plus 16. Wisconsin, plus 10. And then Alaska, which is plus 3, which would give Trump 293. If everything is as it stands, Trump would win with 293 electoral college votes, maybe 294 or 295, depending on how Maine goes, because theirs doesn't go, it's not a winner takes all. And let's see how Joe Biden's looking. Let's see, so he's at 224 right now, and then if he gets all of Maine, let's just go with that because we didn't give any Maine to Trump, and then 11 for Arizona, and then Nevada 6. That would give Joe Biden 245. So that's not winning numbers. So it looks like we might see a Trump victory. There's a lot of stuff going on, though. A lot of lawsuits expected to happen. So we'll see what happens with the election. So be sure to keep your ears out for the next coming days. Looks like Trump won the Electoral College. I'm not going to call it because Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada, and Maine haven't been called for anybody yet. Same thing with, I think I said Alaska. Some of these states that have been called for people, they're still reporting. Like Virginia, I mean, they're all still reporting new votes, and we're expected to see more mail-in votes come in the next couple of days in North Carolina. North Carolina's, I believe, their election actually ends on November 9th with all the mail-in votes. But I believe mail-in votes are after the election day are expected to favor Trump. Mail-in votes in general are expected to favor Biden. So we'll see what changes in the coming days. I probably won't be reporting on it. But thanks for watching. Hope this was fun for you guys. I had a good time. I think it was an interesting way to cover the election. But thanks, everybody. Let's have a good night and stay safe. Be sure to tune in Thursday. Doing another Dark Souls. Tomorrow we're doing Dreams. All right. Good night.